Hi everyone, this one is going to be about recognizing good practices in navigating within a spreadsheet using shortcuts and the go-to tool. And you'll find that if you use Excel long enough, you'll develop your own mental shortcuts and preferences. So I'm sure there is an actual official best ways to do this. I'll just show you what I like to do, and it's going to be a bunch of keyboard shortcuts and see how it goes. So one thing I was showing in a previous video is using the control key and the zoom wheel on the mouse to just zoom in and out. So I'm now pressing control and zooming in and out, which I think is a lot easier than coming down here and then typing in 85 or something, which does the job, but hey. That's one thing I find rather useful. The other is if I have a worksheet with significantly more data in it. One thing people tend to do, especially at the beginning of their Excel life, is they scroll far down to the end, and you can kind of guess that you're just 2/3 of the way here, so you could do that, but then you miss the mark and it's a bit of a silly thing. So the way you can move around larger bits of data is again by using the control key on your keyboard and the arrows on the keyboard. So if you want to go to the top end of any selected data block, you can do control and up. And you want to go to the bottom end, you can do control and down. And it works the other way as well. So if you want to go to the right hand side, it's control right. If you want to go to the left, it's control left. If you want to get back to cell A1, it's control home. And if you want to move between spreadsheets, one of the options you have is of course clicking spreadsheets, which may do the job, but I don't like it. So again, it's control and page up or page down. Page down is going to move you one towards the right, and page up is going to move you one towards the left. Now the go-to tool can be found in one of two places. I don't tend to use it much, but if you happen to know that you want to go to A100, you can just type it in here and hit enter, and it takes you to A100. The other thing you can do is you can use Control G, which brings up the official go-to tool. And if you have anything named ranges or named queries, you can either click on them or again just type it in. So if I now click here, it's going to take me to query 1, which exists in this specific spreadsheet, and it also selects the whole thing for me. You can find the go-to tool somewhere in here, but admittedly, because it's Control G, it's a lot more convenient than trying to find it somewhere in the ribbon. I admittedly neither know nor care where it is. If you just want to use the go-to tool, just use Control G. And if you have any other questions, I do encourage you to drop a comment. So thanks for watching, I hope that was useful, and the next video will be about using the go-to tool to navigate to a specific cell, which is going to be a shorthand one of what you've just seen, and then the one after we'll get into working with cells. So yeah, keep watching and do drop any comments you may have.